that I pay X amount for streetlights every month.
It's kind of funny because they pay taxes. So why isn't
Do we have a right of way? They pay taxes on the right of way.
yeah, well, they pay taxes around every single pole.
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Right, 7 o'clock, I'd like to call the meeting to order. Start with the pledge of allegiance. Tonight, roll call of myself, Amy Free. We have Ed Spiker, our new member, Kim Burkhammer, and our lovely assistant, Melissa. And review the minutes. Did you guys get a chance to read the minutes?
I did.
I make a motion to approve the minutes for
Second.
the October 24th meeting.
A second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I can't vote on them. I didn't attend.
Oh, that's
as a board
right.
member.
Yeah, thank you. All right, we have an email from Aaron McKeon, volunteering to change over the email from the existing service to Proton Mail, which he's saying he has set up when Russ was on the board, and that he would said, you know more about email than I do. Can you help me with this?
So the website committee has been meeting, and as you notice, the website is starting to get a lot of content on it. We were waiting for the domain name to change from the .com to the .gov, and then start looking at the hosting and determining the hosting, and the email. We're looking at Microsoft 365, which we can use Microsoft 365 Business. It's $8.50, excuse me, per user, which is not only for email, but it would also give the user access to Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and Microsoft Teams, which is kind of like a Zoom meeting.
Okay.
And it gives you also a terabyte of cloud storage, and that's $8.50 a user. We've just kind of been waiting on the dot.
And that's done.
Just happened.
Just happened, yep.
So we need to get our committee together and discuss a few things, and then we can get back to Mr. McKeon on, talking about different prices and what he can offer if it's just email, and what we can get, and look and compare prices.
Okay, so can we make a decision for this for next meeting, or?
We're meeting December 4th. Gotta get my calendar. Sorry, conscious. Need my consciousness. We're due on December 11th to meet.
Okay,
So it would not be for our next meeting. It would not be December 12th. We could get back.
as long as I'm not slowing you down. Okay. Then I'll let you do your thing.
Okay.
DRA emailed, we have to set our preliminary tax rate, and Melissa, that's you and me. Good to do that, guys, so. And
When is good for you?
January 1.
That's not
No, I'm
gonna
kidding,
work.
I'm kidding. You tell me.
Yeah.
What do you work?
I can do Thursday at like 4-ish or Friday after 4.
Let's do Friday.
Okay.
Meet down here. All right, next we have Eversource needs a single point of contact for emergencies. And we're gonna suggest that they have a double point of contact. Jason,
Yes,
would you be willing to be one contact and another contact?
I believe I already done one of the contacts, but
Okay.
that's most definitely.
Okay. We have to make a motion to sign on this, so if you would rather be, or we can talk about it and then,
So this is an emergency response plan liaison. So I make a motion that Amy Freak and Jason Rook become our emergency response plan liaisons for Eversource.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. I need you to stay after. The vote.
You're in trouble.
Staying after school.
Next, we have septic plans. It's, Ash Swamp Brook, which we had last meeting, but we couldn't read, now we can read it. So we have to vote to approve these, and then I can sign. So we have 22 Ash Swamp Brook Road. Everything looks in order. This is the one that's gonna go to zoning. So I make a motion, we approve the septic plan for 22 Ash Swamp Brook Road, Croydon, New Hampshire, for the owner Christine Martell.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We have another septic design plan for South Beach Drive. But the perimeters weren't right, and so we're gonna hand it off to zoning, for their input. Do we have a sticky that we can, so I know, because I'll keep this one in here for Melissa.
Thank you.
Now we have a timber warrant from Mr. Ray Newcomb. This beautiful spreadsheet with paperwork done by Melissa. Would you look at that? Did you get a chance to look at this? Look at that, Ed. Check it out. Look at that handiwork.
I was taught by the best, I must add.
She's a great student.
Please don't leave.
I want to be paid for Joe, please. I'm just kidding.
So I make a motion that we approve and sign the timber warrant for Ray Kimball.
Second.
All those in favor?
Ray,
Ray Newcomb, sorry, what did I say? Let me do that again. I make a motion that we sign the timber warrant for Ray Newcomb of 44 Oak Hill Drive.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
It's not an intent
What is
Warrant.
warrant.
It's a warrant.
I said warrant.
You did, I just have it right
Sorry.
wrong. Sorry.
Yeah.
Nope, nope, you got it right, I got it wrong in my notes.
I have it. As a warrant.
Yeah, it's a warrant.
We have another licensed gunsmith, Bob Rittner's firearms, Bob Rittner's guns. Looks like you've already signed this one.
Yeah, I was here and I was signing things and I started signing that before we started and I apologize.
Oh, you're so motivated.
No, it was bad. No, I can't do that.
So Bob is, he doesn't actually, he sells and resells guns. He doesn't really, he's not running a shop. It's pretty much, again, just a personal collection and it just makes it easier for him to buy his own guns, to be federally licensed firearm dealer. And then his concern was that he saw Thorson and his and was like, oh. So he's just double checking his homework.
Crossing his T's, dotting his I's.
He came in to do the vouchers and was like, well, building committee.
Do you want to make a motion?
Is it ready?
Not this one. That's okay. That's what I'm here for.
Thank you. You won't take me.
I'm putting that in a minute.
Okay. I make a motion that we approve the, help me, I can read it.
The approval
You
for
do it.
operating in Croydon.
You make the motion. We have to approve.
I haven't even read the damn thing yet.
You done yet?
All right. I guess I'll make a motion to approve Bob Rittner's guns. Able to operate in Croydon. Everything seems to be in order.
I second.
All in favor?
All in favor? That's on you.
No, you, because you made the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
It's almost bedtime, Ed. It's okay.
He was up on a
5:30 is
ladder
early.
today. He was up on a ladder in the town hall today. Why were you on a ladder at town hall today?
Here,
Yes,
outside?
yes.
Why?
Felt like jumping.
Wasn't high enough.
Did it?
Put the Starlink mount up.
Yeah.
Nah, I just need a higher bridge. 24 feet ain't gonna do it. You sign that, by the way.
Well, I did already.
Okay.
Signed it.
All right.
So under old items, we have budget advisory committee update, which we met last week on the 7th, and we're meeting again on the 21st, and it's going swimmingly. Melissa, are you gonna meet with
Aaron tomorrow.
tomorrow? Okay,
Yep.
awesome, thank you. Internet update?
My bit was too short to make it through the wall. Best I can tell you.
This is a good meeting.
How long of a drill do you need?
I'm gonna say probably about a foot.
Okay.
Look at all the volunteers. I'll take you up on that, and that'll be in tomorrow.
Okay, next we have Meals on Wheels. And
No short jokes, I don't need that.
and we're gonna add some money to the budget for these people. Because it shows meals delivered 2021 and 22, 21 and 22 is over 1,000 meals for 9 clients. And then this past year, it's been 679 meals for 5 clients. So I make a motion, that we add a line item for Meals on Wheels program for $500 to the annual 2024 budget.
I second that motion.
All those in favor?
Aye.
We have the payment from the trust to the cemeteries for $600 from the general fund to the cemetery fund for maintenance. I make a motion to sign application for said payment. I never had a motion for this before.
I don't either.
Yeah, no, we didn't.
That's part of the, what was it, $8,000?
Yes, yeah.
All right, I'll second.
Aye.
It's been paid, it's,
Six-
yeah,
No,
it's,
I don't know if that necessarily needed a motion because you had already agreed.
Yeah.
Right.
Pay it.
$1,000. This is just a disbursement for that.
yeah. That was the first time we've done it since.
I like it though.
Okay. I like that you like that. You know, required to.
Building permit for the cell tower. $35
You don't
check.
have to sign it, there's only 2.
No, there's only 2.
I'd like to make a motion that we approve this building permit for Verizon for the cell tower structure.
I'll second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. You're cool.
On the cell tower.
I don't know where, right at the base of the cell tower. There's already one.
Oh, the antenna's gonna be up
Yeah,
at the
it's good.
top, and then they're gonna put
Right.
a new,
The little shed,
Yeah.
yeah. That's far. Yep. All right, and then we have the fire department. Finally gonna be able to pay that. payment. Jason, I have a letter for you regarding the 20,000. I'm gonna read it and I signed it just so everybody knows, everybody knows the same page. Dear Chief Rook, I'm writing as follow-up regarding the approved warrant article for March 2023 for funds totaling $20,000. As per the town's decision, the funds allocated through this warrant article are designated specifically for assisting Croydon. We kindly request that these allocated funds be directed towards initiatives, resources, and services that directly benefit and support the residents of Croydon. This includes, but is not limited to, firefighting equipment, emergency response services, and any other necessary provisions aimed at safeguarding the welfare of our community members. Your cooperation in directing these funds towards the betterment of Croydon residents is greatly appreciated. Should you need any clarifications or have questions, please feel free to reach out. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Jeff. So my question is, this money is pretty much going to be dedicated paying our members for the calls they go to the residents of Croydon and everything. Is that considered part of it?
Yes, because we need them.
Okay, yes, we do.
Probably want to have a copy of that delivered to Chief Rook.
Yes.
Do, okay. Paul has that.
Okay, so good. And the last thing we have, Paul has contacted Anywhere and has a copy of the service agreement to get credit cards in the building and online. Do you have any information about that, Paul?
Yeah, so I sent you guys an email. No, so I reached out individually to everyone and sent over a copy of the web services agreement from IDC. They do the EP2 Gov. One of the big things that I think that is really going to work for us here and doing that is that there's the limited upfront cost of the card reader and the receipt printer for here, and that's roughly about $500. Outside of that, the entirety of the service is paid by whoever uses it. So if someone who doesn't like banks, only pays in cash, does that, they're not putting the bill for someone else who's using the credit card service. So it's only being paid for by people that are actually using the service. And there's not a recurring cost or anything, so there's no cost for the town to be able to do this. It's used in, I think, 127 municipalities across the state of New Hampshire, and then another like 200 in Vermont as well. So it's to try to option for us to be able to put card services into the building and also be able to process payments for taxes, dog licenses on as well. And part of it, I'm working on it, you might be able to eventually do car registrations as well online. So that's kind of, and then we'd be moving from 2 check towns to 1 check town. So less checks, more people being able to have access to those systems and being able to get that in. So I have a copy of that here. I also emailed a copy of that to you guys. So as we get more information and you guys kind of absorb what's on here and we can ask those questions, we can open it up for a discussion. If you guys want to move forward.
Thank you so much.
Possible.
Do either of you have anything?
Covered.
You good?
Public forum.
I make a motion, we open public forum.
I'll second.
In favor? Aye. Aye. Does anybody have anything? Anybody else? We have capital reserve funds that we were able to use.
Was it expensive?
Not,
I think the repairs, if we didn't do anything, would probably be more expensive.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah.
I think it was around $90,000. And we needed 3 new culverts, Joe put in 3 culverts and then they paid it. So, no, I thought it was honestly really, really good.
It was quick.
Yeah, we had to get it done, plowing the season was going to be horrific.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, is there anything, Henry?
So we've got a lot of construction going on with the power lines. The road, they tell us they're gonna take care of it when they're done. Got some great concerns about what we're gonna deal with in this.
Okay.
I don't know how to address it. I just want to bring to your attention, I don't know what you folks can do.
Well, I've been up there and I've talked to the gentlemen that are running the equipment.
And I've talked to them, they've been great so far. Today, they got a 10-wheeler stuck in the road because they couldn't get it up. They've driven so much mud out of the road. They had a excavator, dozer, and a tractor dump truck down there to pull it up the hill. And they've been running as many as 30 to 35 dump truck loads of stone up a day. They've been running numerous loads of mats up a day. And I just don't know what we're gonna have for a pace in the spring. So if you could
Yeah,
follow up later, I don't know if you can send them a letter, just bringing
well, I,
attention to what we're gonna deal with in the spring, or if that's just gonna be on us.
no, I kind of feel like they need to make it so that so that you can maintain it in the wintertime.
We don't, well, and they claim that when they're done, they're gonna grade it and top it, and that's great.
Right, because they're not done until spring.
They're supposed to be out of there at the first of the year if all goes well,
Okay.
but we don't know what we're gonna deal with in the spring
Right,
after everything, the impact that we're getting now.
okay.
So, just, throw
No,
it
I'll
out
follow up with them, I'll go see what I can.
there. No, so far they've been great, but today's just the beginning of what we're gonna deal with for the next month.
Yeah.
So,
Okay,
thank you.
thank you.
Hi, sorry, I totally forgot something. So there is a deep lookup system, Kim, you can attest to this. There's a deep lookup system that typically towns have access to. We don't. I think the cost is $50 in order to get it started. I don't believe that it's a monthly recurring cost. I think it's the one-time startup fee. And then I believe that there's a small retainer in case you actually need to print anything off, but this is the ability to print off the deeds from and be able to look up the deeds. Kim, I don't, as an assessor, I think you can kind of fill in the gaps here of the importance of this tool.
It's, this system, Laredo, was basically designed for municipalities. There's a free system called AVA that anybody can get from any of the registries of deeds through the state. But this one is designed for municipalities as an ease of the documentation. You can look up different things, you can group them together, you get all your plans, you can put your plans up on a big screen so you can actually see the detail. You can go back in time to the old registrar books. It just makes looking anything up incredibly easy. You already have the Monarch part of it because that's how you get your transfers here. But it is a $50 startup fee, and then they ask you to put in a certain amount in case you want to print some kind of a document. But you don't have to print. As long as you don't print, you won't take that money away.
Okay.
And there's been a few instances where your situation, for example, where we're going back and we're trying to figure out who, why, when, where, what has happened, and then it just deed after deed after deed after deed, and just sort of having a scrapbook and just printing off everything. If the system that can actually facilitate that, I think that the town should absolutely use it, because then that's available for anyone who needs to be able to, at least at the town, level, be able to access the registrar records.
Yeah, I think we should. So is it just as simple as saying, making a motion and then you handle it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can you tell me what the program is? It's like,
Laredo.
That's the program, Laredo, from the Registry of Deeds in Sullivan County, Laredo. Org, yeah, nhdeeds.org.
I make a motion that we approve the Laredo system for the deeding.
I second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thanks, thank you.
Oh, and,
Now he wants more money.
I'm already standing up here. Sucks and not in No, it doesn't. It's actually not in the way you would expect it to.
Can we use the buildings fund? Don't we have money in the buildings fund?
Let's figure that out, but we'll get back to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's something goofy, but
Can I just say one thing?
yeah.
I like the fact that it's cordless.
You're not getting.
Okay, well, don't upsell them.
It's like
We
a
just
shark.
got that last year.
Yeah, and it's
Okay.
it's being, no, it's just, it's disappointing to get paper on the floor and then it doesn't pick up paper. I don't know, the shred of paper, it just spits it back out.
It's cloudy out back. You got it.
Okay, is there anything else? I make a motion, we close the public forum.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I make a motion, we adjourn.
I'll second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
That's some shit done.
Yeah.
People?
We did.
Nobody yelled, nobody threatened anything.
We even had some laughter.
We did, I love that.
Yes.